The RBC Heritage continuing today with more excitement at Harbor Town. One of Bluffton's own is hoping for a big finish close to home. WSAV Sports Director Joey Lamar joining us live from Harbor Town with the latest on the tournament.
Thanks, Ben. Round 2 of RBC Heritage is just as exciting and thrilling as day 1. However, I do have to say there were no course records. However, play is still going on, so you never know. Let's show you a golfer who had just a fantastic second round. The golfer that I'm referring to is Andrew Novak. Here, he's on 16. He's 7 shots under par so far on the day and looking for a birdie. But he misreads this putt just a little bit. This is a par. He was 6 shots under par.
Well, I feel pretty comfortable on these greens. Obviously, grew up not too far from here, so this is the stuff I grew up putting on, and I've had a good feel for the speed. And off the tee, I haven't put myself in too many bad spots, so I've been able to, maximize my opportunities to make birdies.
And locally, we have Bluffton resident Brian Campbell. He's on 16, and what you're looking at now is a rules official. We'll talk about that in just a second. Campbell going for birdie, but the putt is just not hit high enough. So this is a par for Campbell. He shot 70 on day 2 of the tournament. We talked about the rules official earlier. After Campbell hit his tee shot on number 17, that's a par 3, a rules official came over and told Brian that he was being timed, which means he was not penalized for slow play, but that he was being warned. So again, pace of play, a really big deal for the PGA Tour. And this week they debut rangefinders and measuring devices, as well as pace of play rules to ensure that the game speeds up a little bit. And Brian Campbell was was warned about slow play and potentially penalized if he continued his slow play. All right, we're going to send it over to Andrew Davis. He's going to tell us about a fire department that is doing everything it can to keep you safe. Andrew?
Well, the phrase you're going to hear a lot around here is Happy Heritage. And as you heard from Joey, boy, it's a happy day for a lot of the local golfers in our area, as well as some of the big names out here. But the happy part is the focus of the Hilton Head Fire Rescue Department. They want to make sure, even in an emergency, that there is happy ending to what they're going through. That's why they have those bikes that you see rolling around the course. They serve an important purpose. They're the easiest way to get around a big crowd for the rescue staff. Now, backed up by a golf cart, which has almost the same equipment as an ambulance, the EMTs and firefighters on these 2 wheels have everything they need to help folks with the falls, the bumps, the bruises, the blisters, and anything else.
Are all over the place. They don't stay in one spot. They kind of rotate through their district. Like I said, we break the course up into 4 quarters, and each bike team kind of circulates through there. And we're all in contact by radio, and we also have PGA in contact with us. Everything in those bikes is enough to sustain a cardiac arrest event for about the first 5 to 10 minutes. And in that interim, we would bring this cart to them, and then we have a way to transport them to rendezvous with the closest medic unit and get them to definitive care.
Now, luckily, most of those injuries are minor. A lot of times it's dehydration from too much alcohol seems to be the biggest one for them. But this does save lives potentially. Just last year on 18, someone went into cardiac arrest. The EMTs were able to get on scene, perform CPR, and save his life. So they say this program definitely works. Andrew Davis, WSAV News 3 on your side.